Yo, yo, yo. Mic check, mic check, mic check. What's the word? Welcome, and how's everybody doing today? You already know what it is. Cuffing the dip, coming at you guys with another one. Definitely happy to be here, man. Got some cool things to actually discuss in the process. Went over some things yesterday that may have gone over some people's heads, so we can kind of backtrack and kind of go over that a little bit. We got a space that is coming up that's going to be quite large on the 1st. That should be super fun. So trying to get things situated for that. Also working on some things on the back end, and really doing our best to make this that space something that's going to be something to be excited about, something to have a little fun and then give back at the same time. So should be pretty cool for anybody who has a little bit of additional time, wants to stop on by. It's going to be from 10 Eastern time to probably 4 or possibly a little bit longer, depending on how much of a conversation we kind of get into. So pretty much a larger event, man. Should have a decent turnout, man. So come out, learn about some different projects, learn about some more about what's going on, about some things that you knew about but probably didn't hear those questions asked towards that project, as sometimes some people on the panel will definitely be critical thinkers, as I am. So it should be evenly spread out there, I feel like. But what's going on, Eddie T? Eddie T saying smash that like button. Definitely appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it. And then we got DNA in the building. What's up, DNA, man? Definitely appreciate you. So we'll let me go ahead and get on here. We'll check out Coin Gecko and see what the market's looking like from an overview standpoint, and then we'll kind of dig into some charts and see what we see from there. So yo, so let's check it out and see what's going on. What up, crazy man D? What's the word, man? What's the word, man? Been a while, man. What's going on? How you feeling today? Alright. Refresh, make sure that we're current right now. Alright, so we were just at a $24,000 Bitcoin. Now you can see a significant difference in the price range right this second. We're at 23,171 bucks right now, down about 3.5%. Ethereum is at 1,600. It was previously at the 1,500 range, but it now is down about 3.1% currently. So been teeter-tottering up and down. I actually got a downtrend line that I'm tracking right now that is kind of sticking to right now at this moment. We'll see if we get some volume. Normally don't have too much volume going into the weekend, but it wouldn't be too shocking if we did in this scenario, just as the market hasn't been acting too normal lately. We got BNB back towards that $300 mark, so may go underneath $300 soon. So was above 350 for a little while, which is nice to actually see those type of results, but right now it's down about 2.3%, and that's not all of the decline. It's been, I think the last couple of days have been doing that. XRP 37 cents down almost 3%. Matic is down 6.3%, but it actually ran a lot more than other tokens, so people are just taking a little bit more profit out of these per se, if you can look at it from that perspective, I feel like. But it's at not too bad of a price. Dogecoin looks like it's trying to creep its way back to about 7 cent range, depending on the decline in the market. Everybody thinks that there's going to be an extensive drop in the market. I'm not saying I'm not convinced, but I do want to kind of see how things play out. It could happen randomly and just drop. It does look like it's primed to either go up or down as it's kind of squeezing in here. But let me see. Solana 23 bucks, down 3.3%. Shiba is in a little bit of a downtrend, down 4% currently right now. Let's see, Crow trying to go back to 7 cent, it looks like. So a bit of a decline inside of the market currently. Check out some things. What time frame is this? Long term, a little bit of mixed signals. As you can see, long term, there's no smart money in the market still on the week time frame. We're looking at the Stokes crossing. If you can see that cross where the blue line is crossing over that orange right there, which is a bearish sign, along with us not having any smart money in the market, which is just not the best scenario in the world. You need smart money to kind of move the market per se. So yeah. So more or less we get rejected around these ranges here, really probably around here if I can mark it. This is probably the level that kind of took it out and took it back down, retraced down. This is kind of where we're at right now, which kind of seems like a pit stop to the downward motion that we're going into. If we continue to have the same selling pressure, so we will break past this $1,500 range, and then well, $1,596, and then continue down to our next support, which is about $1,540 or so. Then we got another soft support around like $1,505 right before we get into the $1,400 range, and then it's kind of free fall from about $1,400. Well, really after $1,500 to like 1,300 or so, it looks like. So it just depends if it wants to stop there or how much selling pressure we're feeling right now, as we got rejected around this channel several times. So probably will relieve a little bit of pressure as we're overbought on some of these time frames. I usually book the past. I mean, I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. That's why I moved it a little bit early, man, trying to get see if I can grasp a couple more people, but then I'm kind of feeling like I should move it back to the regular time. I'm like, man. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I had to let that message off one time. But let me see. Yeah, so this is the week time frame. So let me know what you guys think about the charts currently right now. Do you guys think we're gonna hit this level, go back up and try again at this channel that we couldn't get through as far as this resistance level, or do you think this is kind of where we start to digress and go down a bit, start to go into a depressed market there? Let me know what you guys are feeling. Look at it from another perspective. ADT says downtrend. That's what it's starting to look like, right? Pull this down a bit so you guys can see it a little bit more. I'll just zoom in a bit more for you guys. Then I lose my shape of my VP VR. It's not horrible. You guys kind of see what I'm trying to get to. So more or less, we're here right here around this support level. If it falls lower than that, like I told you, we have this gap right here that's not really gonna stop, and then we'll break out of this current uptrend that we were starting to go into. Or the flip side to that is we utilize this channel again. It goes to the downside. We utilize this channel where you can also see there's built up support at right here around, actually move this up, right here around this range, and then we bounce and then we try to go back up towards the upside possibly with enough momentum, but that won't be until after the weekend. So going towards the weekend, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw the chart kind of come down to this 1550 range, or possibly a little bit lower and then recover up to the 1550 range. That wouldn't be too far-fetched to see. That's just my personal opinion. Don't take that for anything. So. Just looks like that's how it's lined up to me. 4 hour. See, I've been paying attention to these different trends right now. This is the current trend that I've been looking at, as it's been almost following that. It started to get rejected around this range. It started to trend down, broke out of it, came out, had a hefty sell-off after it got rejected around this range, and kind of went back up, got sold off, bought back up, and then hit this range again almost to a T. So trying to see if it keeps on this downtrend and keeps getting pushed down towards this level here, or what we're looking towards. Which this was just a mock line I just threw up, so it could be off a little bit. So see if that actually holds up or not. So even on the 1 hour, you can see that this is the range we're above right now. So you see the sell-off, which took us below the downtrend line, tried to go back up, retest, didn't work out too well. Now this is where we're trying to trade at. The level we're trying to trade at next levels right here. So it's either continue to drop down, get forced down from here, or it continues up. But if it continues up and it gets pushed down by this downtrend line that we're currently going on, I do see this probably retracing at the very least to $1,400 range again. Possibly, probably leaving out of this channel as far as in the 1 hour. Check out Bitcoin. Almost same story. You can see how it kind of moving that a little closer. Retraces, but it has support underneath this range. If it loses this support, it has a significant drop underneath it. So it's got a couple soft levels of support underneath, but we lose this range right here, or in this range right here, we're dropping at least, which you can't see it. We'll lose one of these two ranges right here. We're dropping to at least this range right here. It's actually a little ways down to 21K. Worst case scenario is us breaking this 22.6 area, or what is it? Yeah, 22.685 is what I'm looking at for us to kind of teeter totter and be in a position to where we'll probably free fall to about 250 range, and then that's a soft level support that may not even hold. It may ignore this level and come straight down to the nearest support right here, where it trended sideways for a little bit. Seems like I kind of wanted it to trade around this range anyway. I got it locked up. Yeah, so more resistance above, so just trying to push towards the upside. That's my personal opinion. Like I said, I don't know how you guys are feeling about it. As for Bitcoin and Ethereum, yeah, I keep locking it and forgetting that locked it. So yeah, if it falls down past this range, this is going to be the next significant level. So it'll have to hold this range, or we're probably coming down. We're coming down a significant amount, I think. So last leg, I feel like it's gonna be around like that 21 365 level, or maybe a little bit lower than that. Actually, yeah, my line's a little off. So to be like 21 300 range, around there. Would love to see a good run to the upside, but like I said, never know, man. Maybe we trade sideways around this range for a little bit also, or you know what I mean, to gain some volume on Monday. But I'm not seeing it too likely. Looks like we're primed for a little bit of a sell-off, at least for a little bit. Looks like just for a little bit, just to reset the chart. Then we'll probably have that next leg up for a little bit. Yeah, so maybe we'll trade sideways for a little bit. We're gonna have to wait and see on this one. I'm really curious about that. If you guys have any opinions, go ahead and throw it in the chat. Let me know how you guys feel about it also. Let's check out bone retraced a little bit. Kinda expected it to. Like it's trying to get a little bit more volume and push forward. Small pump, but then probably go back to having a sell-off. I can see it retracing to, if it retraces super hard, like if the Siberian news kind of falls flat, I can see it retracing, because this is a soft level support right here. It could stop around this range at like $1.37, which is not a bad range, or where the ideal range is probably my area. I would like to see it will probably be this $1.09 range, or $1.07 really. Oh no. Here we go. Let's put this in the wrong spot. This would be like my ideal range. Worst case scenario, it uses this as some type of support and then bounces up if it does have some type of significant retrace. I think that's a pretty good range to be looking at that. As the rest of it is pretty much an uptrend. Probably getting rejected around that range. It's got a little bit of room to fall from there, about to 170 or so. And it's got a hold on that soft level. Shiba looking, yeah, more resistance above than support below currently. Not always the best sign. lower, may trade sideways around this range. It may try to stop. If not, we got a downfall on Shiba coming too. Depending on how the market goes. If the market goes down significantly, I feel like it could blow past this. If not, it could uptrend and blow past this level also. Oh, looking for a bam. Where's my other one at? This is another one that I called. I actually said that this one was going to, which you can kind of see my downtrend line from here. I said this one was actually going to go down to 70 cents. I think I said it in a space though. I should have said it on live, so I could have recorded it. I never record spaces. Yeah, looks like we're in for a bit of a downtrend, but I think there's going to be an uptrend shortly after that, depending on the volume in the market. Let me go to 1 hour on this one. This is actually entered into, I had two different channels. So this one I really wanted to uphold, had a sell off, hit this downtrend line, and then has been using it as a support and or resistance since. Came down into this next kind of leg right here, or you can kind of see this is like the last place that it had a little bit of support around this range. So I would like to see it break from this downtrend, possibly once it hit this support level right here, or maybe even around this 75 cent range, and kind of uptrend from there. That would be like best case scenario. If not, and it actually blows past this and ignores this, we're looking at blur coming down to probably around like 63 cents or so. Depends though. Depends on if the market actually allows it to get that low, but that's the next stop if we don't stop downtrending as of right this second. Which I still think blur is a viable source. There's a bunch of people which you I don't know if you guys follow Franklin is bored, or his buddy that's actually selling a bunch of different blue chip NFTs right now. There's a bunch of people complaining about it and complaining about the volume that's going through the market and how the floor prices are dropping because they're selling to get the points on blur to be able to get the tokens on blur, which in turn like they're able to sell those tokens, which actually could be a part of the downtrend also. So I think a lot of this is manipulated, if you will. A lot of volume going through it because a lot of money is being made throughout these transactions as far as selling Bored Ape, selling Mutant Ape, selling these different blue chip NFTs, and then transferring that to then making the blur tokens. And once the Bored Ape floor and the Mutant Ape floor go down, they buy that and then kind of rinse and repeat as it rises. So it's just the blur system is causing people to do some interesting things and transact more than they normally would, to be able to gain the blur token, which has actually become more valuable than people thought it was going to be, as it got listed on Coinbase and a bunch of other larger exchanges pretty quickly. But really quick, we're gonna take a quick reset, man. I'll be right back, and then we'll get into some smaller market caps. Unless you guys got any requests or thoughts, let me know what you guys got on your mind. Be right back. Alrighty then. All right, so we checked out Blur. It looks a little bit bigger, not bigger, different on Dex Tools. So on Dex Tools, it's really looking like to me we got a support around like 70 cent on this. Let me mark this up. All right, so it's staying. So matter of fact. A lot of volatility in this one, so if you guys do mess around with this one, make sure you be careful and yeah, do your research. Alright, so about that, came out first. And came into the channel, dipped and didn't stop. So we're right here, 70. Does it say 79 on this one? It says 79 on this one. What is it on? Alright, yeah, so we still going down. We could retrace and use this as support. What should probably show on the 1 hour better. So usually when a rolling band stretch out like that, you can definitely tell it's going to be some type of either uptrend or downtrend. Squeezed in a little bit on this one, it'll be in a downtrend and still downtrending, but it looks like it's trying to find a bottom around this range, but it's done that multiple times and failed trying to find that and actually went a little bit lower. So still active downtrend technically. So I'm actually which don't try to do this, I'm attempting to locate the bottom of this one, but with people selling and a lot of activity in it, man, it's this is a volatile one. One would hope it wouldn't break into the next range to kind of takes us into the 60 cent level, and so but we'll see. It depends on what type of market it is, right? What else we got on the smaller market type side? And let me know if you guys got anything you guys want me to pull up, man. More than willing to pull up anything Friday. You already know how it is. Chill and chill. You guys are welcome to throw something random out if you guys want to check some out too. Like Sky Token finally getting a little bit of volume coming in, up about 45%, even with the market right now currently. So that's not bad to see. Not bad to see at all. Still down overall, but a good push. Lake got a little bit of progress. Everything else really is trading sideways. Looks like Saturality had a little bit of volume again. Reached a level of resistance around this range right here. This was the original channel. These things change as volume starts to come in, so you guys start to notice that as we start looking at them a little bit more. Not looking too bad though, but definitely has a lot of resistance above it though. Let me see if this one's still squeezing in or broke out or not. On this one, the bowling bands are squeezing in super tight on this joker. So looks like it's trying to squeeze and go towards the downside though, is what it's looking like. Or it may use this as a support and actually go towards the upside. We'll see on this one. This one's still up in the air, as far as on the technical side at least. Also, let me clear cryptos on sell off, MAI, a little bit of sell off. Yeah, market's super finicky right now, so it's no telling what we'll bump into. What is Genesis? Let's see what this floor is. We're at a 0.38 right now. Make sure this is valid. Yeah, 0.38 with Ethereum going down a little bit. It's 626 bucks right now for an OG bull. Pretty decent price. Pretty good retrace that happened recently. Where's the next Flight Club one at? I could have sworn it was one for 0.6. Damn, so it's 0.9. All right, so the cheapest one is 0.9, I guess, unless you're gonna get it on a private sale, it looks like. Unless I missed one. So look like the cheapest Flight Club is 0.9, then it's over 1 ETH. This is a pretty nice sale right here. 1 ETH sale right here for the Flaghorn bull. Definitely a Canadian bought this one. Not mad at that, I like it. What up, baby fat? What's the word? How you feeling today? What's up? What's up? Oh yeah, that one sold. Damn, for that Flight Club sold 6 hours ago for 0.6. Yeah, people are sniping for those, it seems like. Oh, another Flight Club sold for a 0.8 wrapped ETH offer, and this is actually one of my favorite traits inside of the Flight Club. So if you guys didn't know, this alien control trait is a Flight Club trait. So if you guys have this, feel free to reach out, man. This is actually a pretty solid trait and a solid pickup. Oh, and it was picked up by Sub-Zero. Nice one. Nice pickup, Sub-Zero. Yeah, this person just got good taste and got right into the what was the next project? There you go. How you do that? Yeah, man. So okay, so the floor is right now 0.9. I'm gonna update the floor price thing that we do. I'm probably gonna do it during the space, probably while I'm whooping, but in the actual Royal Rumble we'll do also. But I'll try to get that situated, get the floor prices up to date so you guys can see which traits are part of the Flight Club. What is the lowest one right now currently, and if you're trying to get in, we can see if we can accommodate you, and we'll see if we can find one. Maybe if you're, you know what I mean, one of those people that's definitely going to be a value member, see if we can get a private sale or direct sale going to try to help a couple of you guys out to help our group grow organically and go in a good direction. Pretty much is what the whole goal and thought process is. All right, so let me see what else it says. Team Bulls, all right, right on time. So, who called it? Who, man, is Eddie T in the building? Eddie T, are you in the, I'm gonna zoom in on this. Eddie T, you in the building, bro? You know, I'm not a cocky individual, you know what I mean? Quite humble. But, I don't know if I told you so is in order or not, but I definitely said something about it. But I just be saying stuff sometimes, and I think sometimes it goes over people's heads. But I'm strategically planning to capitalize on a lot of the different things that I do say, a lot of the different strategies I come up with. So if you guys are rocking and rolling, man, you guys are on board to kind of do the same things, man. You guys can almost take the same opportunities that I'm taking. As I told multiple people that I feel like it was gonna be like, man, 0.09, 0.08 range, that we probably get down to the teens, not knowing if it's gonna stay this way. Once we get the loot boxes, it may actually go a little bit lower at first, have an adverse effect as people will sell. You know what I mean? People will probably sell to get liquidity, to get loot boxes if there's cool traits. So as people are paying attention, man, you know what? Flight Club. We're gonna say that for the Flight Club space tonight, man. So if you guys don't come into, if you guys coming into the space, man, go ahead and tap in. They sold the flight. Yeah, man, I saw that, man. I saw it, man. What up, ADT? I saw that, man. Did you see that price, ADT, on the teens, man? 0.09. And it's a couple of them. It's not just one. It's a couple of them, a whole row. This usually starts that slow epidemic of the floor coming down just a little bit, which is more or less to me an opportunity as I'm trying to advance an ecosystem in various different ways. But you know, you gotta look at it how you want to look at it, to each his own. So yeah, Bulls on the block. Only thing with this, wrap the offers came down a little bit. Still got some 0.07s on the floor right now currently. Bears 0.05. So this collection's been a little bit stagnant, but they actually just made a trade group that's actually supposed to be perking things up and kind of bringing some of that value back. So 39 ETH sold, 0.21 is the floor for the apes. Before we actually get into the reveal on Tuesday and kind of get down to the nitty gritty, I'm actually waiting for the weekend to be over, man. So usually when I relax, the time flies, so maybe I'll attempt to relax a little bit after working hard to get some things done. I know tomorrow won't be no relaxing. I'll be getting airdrops out, so hopefully everybody inside here actually did put their information in so they can get their airdrop and whatnot, because that's going to be something that you guys need in your life. Everybody wants that methane token, so don't miss out on the free methane token. Especially the last one right before we get to the 8 reveal. You know what I mean? Like this, it's that we can't put another Friday in between Tuesday. So you know. You said 80 talking in this space and chatting. Oh, it's a space right now? Is that what I'm missing? Let me see what space is open right now. I see y'all. Over there being multi-talented, huh, my brother? Heavy fat, you know it. All right. Let me see. So we done went through the 8th floor. Let me see what else we can crack real quick. So another 8. So I got so many windows up. I need to close some of these windows. Got another Genesis. All right, utilities. This is the one I wanted to go through. 0.09 for the floor. So combined. Never mind. I'm gonna just keep that to myself, man. There's some good prices. I'm gonna just leave it like that. Some good prices to knock some things out. 0.09. Breed replenishes at 0.09. I want you guys to remember these prices, and maybe I'll make some clips showing you guys these at 0.09 and 0.1. These are definitely opportunities. I feel like, man, definitely feel like how you want to feel. Even a 0.11 for me, kind of for the South teams, it's not too hectic. but it's not a whole lot. I don't think it's a whole lot of volume right now. So it's like you never mind. Like I said, once again, I've been lurking to working to mute myself a little bit on the alpha, man. We're gonna keep it to the Flight Club spaces and Discord activity. Keep it in the business. All right, let me see what the volume's looking like. What was the last thing sold? Last thing sold was 0.12 right after you thought for on a math machine. 0.4, 0.75. All the route teeth offers are like 0.03 for the math machines right now. .07 for the incubators, and it's literally one person that has it listed for this. Everybody else is just like holding on to them. So it expires in 2 days. Hopefully they give up after that, and it just meant that Joker. You know what I mean? Literally nobody's buying incubators. I don't see not one on the list for some time. And that's because it's overpriced right now for what's inside. All right, so 10 days ago somebody bought one for 0.27, and that was probably somebody that didn't know the project too well. They just really wanted to mint a team because they're pretty cheap right now. There's no reason to kind of buy it that expensive for no reason. You know what I mean? Team bull for no reason. It's another 8. Oh, this was when I was looking at the 8. All right, bet. All right, so I got my windows down. All right, so Shib just listed on. What does that mean? I gotta look that one up. Let me see. He said Shib is listed. Let me see if Shib's going crazy right now. Where is my? Click out of it. Let me look it up. On Binance? On Binance? Why you ain't just spread it out? Like I thought that's what you meant. I wanted to say Binance, but I'm like Binance US? Okay, that makes more sense. That's what's up though. Let's see if that causes any real price action. What am I? I'm on the 15-minute right now, so let's see. See if we have any real traction from that. So it went on Binance US. Yeah, next time she gotta smack a space in there for you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but no, that's what's up though. My bad, I had a message really quick, but no, that's. I'm glad they're making some progress, man. Hopefully, we get some volume off of that. It looks like a little bit. It looks like it's confused right now if it wants to go above this level or not. Maybe the word hasn't gotten out just yet, or it could have already been announced. Maybe this was one of those buy the rumor, sell the news pumps, or dumps, perhaps. But it is sell off. I forgot this 15-minute chart. Seeing lower highs and lower lows as of right this second though. How long ago did that come out? Been out for a while. I have to look up that they just posted it. Hey, okay, so having a bit of an adverse effect right this second, but we'll see. I'll let's go ahead and we take this this last brief break because y'all know I like to get my eat on before I get into the space and drop more alpha. I've actually dropped, I'm proud of myself, baby fat. I dropped less alpha in the stream, more alpha in the space, letting people talk, chat it up, and come up with some ideas and such. But give me a couple seconds, we'll be right back and roll into if this dumps or if it's gonna pump a little bit from that news or not. Let's see. Be right back. right, welcome back. And we just got word that Shiba was listed on Binance US. Chart didn't move at all. I don't know. We need to tickle it or something, or what's going on here, but it's not move up there. Look, that worked. Hold on, let me keep tickling this, especially if it goes up. Damn, went back down. All right, never mind. I'm gonna just leave it alone. It's not it's going up and down as I do that, so I just really want to see it like go shoot up or down. But yeah, let me know if you guys got any questions, concerns, man. Instead of ending them on normal chat screen, we can end watching Shiba's chart. I'm kind of curious if we get any type of pull towards this announcement at all. So tough going to buy more Shiba. I got a little bit of Shiba. It looks like it's trying to buy above it. Bam, never mind. Let me shut my mouth. Every time I say something, it's like, no, it ain't. It goes right back down. But yeah, no, I love it. Love it here, man. Yeah, we're having a little bit more of a sell-off. Raise this joint up just in case it gets rowdy in here. But yeah, man, I don't have too much. I'm gonna jump off and grab me something to eat before I get into the space. Probably jump into the space that Baby Fat and them are in, see what they got going on, see what they talking about. If you guys have any questions, drop them into the chat. If not, man, I will probably end it here, and you guys can catch me inside of the Twitter space. Oh wait, before I even do that, I did want to show this and kind of show you guys what this platform looked like, so you guys can get an idea of what we were talking about yesterday. All right, so this is the platform we were talking about. Looks I guess a bit futuristic, if you will, man. You can see a couple different features around there. Some things you can click up here. You can see the different trends. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yes, I can zoom in. You can see like literally these update by like, it seems like by the second, but this is the 15-minute one right now. It's a 1 minute chart, 24-hour chart, and actually shows you what's trending within that time frame. If you look to the side, there's actually live sales of multiple different collections to the right. So this is basically everything is being sold on the Ethereum blockchain as right this second. This is why things are being updated. As you can see, the little swirling circles on the side, things are moving up and down. Same with these ratings right here. I like that feature to it. That's super cool. Then if you actually click on it, it'll bring up some notable holders. So if I can zoom in a little bit on this, so it basically shows you blue chip collections that they've actually been in, stuff like that. So you can actually see what type of holders are inside this collection and who really is kind of holding these NFTs. And usually if you see a lot of blue chip holders in there, usually it's some money moving throughout that project. That's usually just how it works. Then if you open the actual project, you can get an actual chart, so you can see all of the different buys and sells throughout the entire chart and kind of get a full breakdown and see that this project's kind of on an uptrend right now, along with still see the live sales throughout that process and more data that you can kind of dissect right here that gives you some ideas of how many the average wallet's holding and yada yada and a lot of other stuff, what ranks these NFTs are, and just how to really navigate this space at this moment. You can create a watch list, which on my current watch list I have of course the project I like so much. So yeah, it actually has the project listed, got the information for it and all that good stuff. Even though we're a newer, smaller project, it still shows us. So and it actually says notable holders. So we get we got one wallet that holds 5 gutter cats, which is pretty cool, and then we got one owner that holds 5 cool cats, which is cool also. So this is just on a smaller scope, you know what I mean? So pretty cool though. But it shows how many items: 21, 27, 251 owners, 11% owners. So you can open the collection and kind of see the different logistics. It's a little bit lower volume, as it's not like you know what I mean, like a top tier right this second. Says it was deployed 5 months. Well, we actually launched it 4 months ago, which is crazy to actually say and do. And you can actually do some things with airdrops. You can go through an academy, learn how to use it, sell, and a bunch of other things, and kind of utilize the functionalities of this website. But if you guys have any questions, concerns, thoughts like that, get into the Discord, ask some questions, or just shoot me a DM if you have access to do so. Other than that, I haven't had any other questions. What up, Roberta? What's up? Decent, I'm home. What's going on? What's going on? How you feeling today? And yeah, man, if you guys got any questions, man, drop into the Twitter space. I'm gonna jump into I guess it's the crypto dog space for a little bit, kind of rock with them, see what they got going on, do some community building, and from there I will be inside our Twitter space. Feel free to come in and ask some questions. So other than that, keep cuffing that dip, look for good support levels, and on top of that, man, it's beyond crypto. Get outside, touch some grass, go on a date, play with a baby, something like that. You guys already know what it is. I'm out here.